Hi. Are you a mother who is constantly struggling to keep others happy in the family, maybe kids, the spouse, the in laws, people around basically? And do you feel yourself multitasking, still feeling inadequate enough to reach out to them to feel happy, and in the bargain getting frustrated? Well, if that's you, I would want you to watch this video till the end because here I'll be sharing with you what is it that you can do to help yourself get out of that struggle. So, here I welcome you once again. Hi, I'm Dr. Tarul Jadhav, a medical college teacher and a consulting physician for more than a decade, and now turned stress resilience coach just for mothers to help them move from frustration to freedom so that they can live a happy, healthy, and successful stress resilient life. So, frankly speaking, most of the mothers have encountered this feeling of struggle to keep everyone around happy at some or the other point of time, and most of them take it with a pinch of salt that this is going to be a part and parcel of their life. But in the bargain, you know what they see? They'll see that they go and keep this person happy, but then that person is sad, or that person doesn't appreciate that, or they'll try to keep all happy by doing multiple things, but they themselves will not be so very happy and contented. What do you think? What are most of the mothers doing to keep everyone happy? Can you list a few of those things in the comment below? Well, let me tell you what I feel most of the mothers do to keep everyone happy. What I've come across in most of the mothers is they'll overdo things. They'll cook, they'll nurse, or they'll cater to everyone's demands even if they are falling short of the time in their hand. They will be okay negotiating with their me time as well. They will not be saying a no to anything. They'll outdo, overstrain, overdo most of the things. Why? Because they have to keep everyone happy. They'll nurture because it's their innate quality, right? Most of the mothers know it very well that they cannot do without nurturing. Caring comes much naturally to them. And it's not just for the kids, it's for everyone in the family that they're expected to nurture, nurse, meet everyone's demands on time, because they feel if they do not meet their demands on time, I might, oh my god, what might happen then? They feel everything is resting on their shoulders, and if they cannot do, who else will do? Because perhaps they might be the only mother or only female in the house, and they might feel that kids are growing up, they are studying. Who else can do? Because the male members are not well equipped to do other things. So they will silently suffer and do everything that they can, maybe overdo, without even complaining that they have some aches, pains, some headaches, migraines, or abdominal pains, or issues with their appetite, issues with their stool, or issues with their sleep. They will not complain because they feel, again, if they complain, who will look after them? What will the family do to manage without them? Basically, they feel they are a karta dharta, and without them, nothing can be managed, and they only have the sole responsibility of keeping everyone happy. Do you feel that this is most of the story every mother has faced at some or the other point of time? I have faced this. I'm out of it now. Definitely, I do encounter some amount of struggle at some other point of time, but I find it now easy to navigate. And therefore, I also feel it is very much important for mothers to navigate and figure out ways how to get out of this struggleful period. Why? Because whenever we are in the struggleful phase of trying to manage and keep everyone happy, what do you think happens in the bargain? In the bargain, you lose out on your sleep, you lose out on your me time, you compromise on your eating and on your basic priorities, you chuck off your dreams. You are not attending to any of those things because you feel, oh my god, what will the people in the house say if I mess up with their needs, their priorities? So everything you wrap it up and keep it behind. And in the bargain, you're like, I'm trying to keep them happy, compromising on my dreams, compromising on my needs, compromising on my wants, on my desires, and still they are not happy. What will happen? What do you feel? What do you feel? You will feel unacknowledged, you will feel ungrateful, and then a series of crying, cribbing, criticizing, complaining will happen. or you will still not appreciate that, and you will still not what you say, you will still not feel that you're getting frustrated. You'll feel ki, nahi, I mean this is a day to day thing I have to do. Who else will do apart from me? But your loved ones will feel that day by day you are the one who is cribbing, crying, criticizing and complaining. You are over a period of time becoming bitter, kind of resentful. You hold grudges, possibly you're stressed out and burnout. But still, you'll feel you have to go and you have to do all those things solely. Yet, with this breaking down state and burnout phase, you will not seek out or reach out to ask for help. Is this fair enough? No. What will you do? You'll keep on doing, and then you will get frustrated and you'll spill up all the negative frustration on people that are closer to you, your loved ones, the ones whom you intended to keep happy. Will they be happy? Sorry, they won't be happy. Why did you then struggle to make them happy? I did the same thing. I felt because I'm making them happy, they should make me happy. They should give me the space. It doesn't happen like that. It never will. Only if you realize that it is your own responsibility to take care of your own happiness, and when you take charge of that, will you be in a comfortable shape of mind, shape of body, to give the happiness that everyone in your family deserves from your side. Okay, but you cannot still keep everyone happy, because everyone has a different demand, different need, and you are not any which ways responsible to keep them happy. You will get to know this over a period of time, and the sooner you get to know this, the calmer you'll become. And when you'll become calmer, you will start realizing that it is much more easier to delegate things. It's much more easier to ask for things. It's much more easier to tell people this is my priority and this is not my priority, and this is the time when I will do things and this is the time when I will not do things. You'll basically get comfortable at saying no. And you'll also basically get comfortable at chucking off all the things which are not important. Now, wouldn't that make your life much more easier? It made my life at least easier. Try it for yourself. It's not all that difficult. To begin with, I would say just take a step back. Take a step back and list out on the things that possibly you would have done and possibly you are not doing to keep your own self happy. Because keeping others happy only happens when you're keeping your own self happy. That happened with me. However selfish it sounds, it's not all that selfish. Because unless and until you have filled your own cup, you cannot pour anything out. Many people, many mentors, many coaches will also say this thing. And still somehow we feel, because we have been taught that you have to take care of others, you have to attend to everyone's needs, subconsciously we'll be programmed still to go back to their old pattern of helping others. Somewhere I felt that by going out of the way to overdo things and help others, will cripple them of the skills that they are likely to develop. They can develop, which will be potentially useful for them in their later lives. Kids especially. Now, would it be fair enough for you to get up from the bed, move around, cook food, the basic also for that matter, and give it to your kid or spouse? How comfortable would it be to tell your kid at least to help you regularly with some daily chores, so that eventually when he has grown up, he is able to at least manage cooking some basic things? Wouldn't that be easier? Fair enough. So that if at all he happens to grow up at a later point of time, he doesn't feel handicapped that, oh God, he cannot even make his own tea, he cannot make his own snack, he cannot even make his own sandwich for that matter, or an egg omelette. Now, that wouldn't be fair. You wouldn't be happy in that scenario, or keep him happy if he's starved. Do you think? So I suggest, instead of struggling to keep others happy, it's wise to learn to delegate things, do things that you can do, ask for help where you can ask for help, and pause whenever your body demands. Listen to those inner cries that your body is asking for, and take rest. Nothing is resting on your shoulders actually. You just feel overwhelmed because you feel you're inadequate. However, you are adequate enough. You need to just understand that this is your capacity, this is not your capacity. You just cannot break down. Because when you are broken down, when you are unhappy, I'm sure your loved ones also will be equally unhappy. Hope you understand this and hope you have had some takeaways from this video. So, well, what is it that it was your takeaway? I would want to listen in the comments below. Do tell me, what do you think you are now going to start doing? Maybe delegating or maybe asking on to work on your frustration levels. And I don't want you to keep struggling because you deserve to be happy. Don't you think so? Well, if you have liked this video, do click the like button, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the bell button, and comment below what you have liked it. I would definitely revert back. Till then, stay happy, healthy, and resilient. Bye.